Fields on third. This throw is caught. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Here we go, son.
Cook has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Here's the handoff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints need only one to take the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
A pistol snap. Fields. Catch is made down the right sideline. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
You have to talk about flipping the field in special teams. A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And you'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, sent to the ground by Pete Werner. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers driving.
Get that first down, fellas.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the 41. Throwing deep for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion. Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing his Rattler. Complete out to the right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. From the 28. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Getting right back to it after that interception. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Rattler. On the move, headed right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down throw for Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd down and 10. Fields. Flush down out to his left. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. It's a game of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, we're finding teams go to this crossing route concept. Sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Roman Wilson reels it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now it's Cook. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Get out of here with a win, oh!
One last play before the break. Shotgun snap to Fields. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return starts from the 16. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're moving him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Austin's there to haul it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Here we go.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Offense in the hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Washington. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Field throwing here. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast. Fields now on third. Escapes the... And he's going to score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 1. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set, first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw, Rattler. He puts some juice on it deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The coaches just loved that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. Up to the races, middle of the field. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one gains 7. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Catch made by Austin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Hubbard again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers score by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Putting a receiver in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate. And I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Big gain downfield. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within one score in the fourth. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too.
Man, that was my pick. I don't know what happened.
Give your quarterback room to throw it up, you can find pay dirt.
He's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a two-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a yard from that time, so now third and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now give left side. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, He had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And they pick him off again. And the Steelers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. Looking to throw Fields. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Brown. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw is going to be the last we've seen of the East Coast. I'm just not sure how they're leaving him when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
He sends this one to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. Shaheed now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Rattler. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that Finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
This finds Austin complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set there. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Wilson and Devo's got it. And the Saints have some new life in the fourth. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Rattler to the air now. Buys time, rolling right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Has it in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Has it in close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They send a tight end in motion. Back to throw. And he's got a man. Complete. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ball game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Hubbard. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They run again with Hubbard. And he doesn't get much, a small pickup down to the 42. We have a timeout here, 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here, 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He lofts it deep left. He's got it deep downfield. good, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Here go the Steelers again, lining up for two. Shotgun snap to Fields. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw here out of the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it at the 30. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. Who are going to go on and win this ball game. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's going to be bottled up after taking it down to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing all the way to the end